You know what I love? I love when I put so much time, passion, emotion. I put everything I have into this, and YouTube doesn't push my videos out. People don't get notified. They ring the bell, they smash the bell, they hit subscribe. But yet, I have 100,000 subscribers, and I'm only averaging about 100 views, 200 views, maybe 300 views a video. Yeah, that's great. That's awesome. But people demanded it. They wanted it. The only way I guess you're going to get my videos is if you actually hit the refresh button and actually check out my channel. Because it's obviously painfully obvious that if you subscribe or smash the bell, YouTube aren't going to push my videos out. And that's just a sad state of affairs, especially, like I said, with all the time, effort, emotion, passion, dedication, being prolific, consistent, and dedicated, being the brash Sean's View Entertainment. But let's look at the plots. Let's look at the storylines. We had a feud, and this is showing you how creative and compelling WWE is. And remember, share, subscribe, and smash that bell if it matters. Turn on all my notifications. Let's look at this. You had a match, and this is the storytelling in 2017. You had Emma and Mickie James. Now, maybe we could put something intriguing, something noteworthy, something satisfying behind this match. What's the reason behind this match? Why are we watching this? Why do we want to see this? Over Twitter. Over who started the women's revolution. That's the creativity that you have. A match over Twitter. And then you have Jeff Hardy, which I was shocked. I applaud. I give a thumbs up. I give the old bottoms up. I'll tip my hat to you. I'll put the drink and I'll say I'll buy you a drink. Jeff Hardy winning the Battle Royal was a surprise, was something pleasant, was something I didn't expect, was something I didn't anticipate. It was cool. It was intriguing. Jeff Hardy going on a singles run. I didn't mind that. And then we're going to be all over the place. Let's talk about the Raw Women's Championship. Now, I understand and I get the fact that the WWE wants to be unpredictable. And they want their title change to replicate that of UFC. That you never know when or how or why it's going to happen. It could just happen. And, Sasha Banks must be doing Vince McMahon wrong. Or doing somebody in the back very wrong. I mean, Sasha Banks cannot catch a break. Now, I'm a big Alexa Bliss fan. Don't get me wrong. I am a big Alexa Bliss fan. But has Sasha Banks... she has not recovered since the Hell in a Cell match. She has not got out of the block. And that's not a Sasha Banks problem. Well, maybe it is a Sasha Banks problem. But I just don't understand why they continue to have Sasha Banks look like this, be like this. She talks a big game. She talks... if I'm writing this, if I'm booking this, if I'm looking at this from my perspective, I'm saying, you gotta be kidding me. I'm saying this is gonna be a heel turn. I'm saying that Sasha Banks is going to turn up the volume. She's gonna turn the violence factor. And while it was a nice touch to see Nia Jax turn on Alexa Bliss, I can say I honestly saw that coming from a mile away. That almost gave me memories. That almost gave me flashbacks of when Batista dropped Randy Orton in 2004. The only difference with that is I didn't see that one coming. I didn't anticipate that. That was shocking. That was prevailing. That was entertaining. That was engaging. That was uplifting. That was dominating. Randy Orton, Batista, Triple H, the whole evolution, that whole Batista warfare, that Triple H Orton feud, that rivalry. Awesome. And in no way am I comparing the women's division to Triple H and Randy Orton or Batista versus Randy Orton or Batista versus Triple H. I'm not doing that at all. But I'm just saying it gave me flashbacks when Nia Jax dropped Alexa Bliss. And, now I guess Alexa Bliss is going to become a face. Maybe she's going to become a baby face. And now Sasha Banks is going to become a heel. But how is she going to become a heel if Bayley ain't in the picture? If Bayley isn't there? Who is she going to get that rub? Who's she going to get that? Now, like I said, there's a lot of complaints. There's a lot of animosity. There's a lot of criticism that the Raw Women's title is just being, swapped around like a hot potato. Now, is this what the WWE means by being unpredictable and really, getting the juices flowing and expect the unexpected, and anything can happen in the WWE? You just never know. Never say never. Well, sometimes, yeah. Okay, there's some things on the show that I'm looking at, and I'm like, there's just a few things I take away. Roman Reigns and John Cena stole the show. Whether it was a shoot, whether it was a promo, whether there was realism behind it, it was realistic. If the WWE let Roman Reigns be himself and shoot from the hip and just be an extension of himself and not be so manufactured, incorporated, and watered down, The Roman Reigns we got tonight, the intensity, the realism, just Roman Reigns being Roman freaking Reigns. And John Cena lit up Roman Reigns. These both, they both got in their shots. They both got in their promos. They both got in what they wanted to say. This accomplished a hell of a lot. This got me intrigued. And the fans were for Roman. They were against Roman. They were for Cena. They were against Cena. They didn't know which way to go. I mean, this is going, like I said in my original video before this one, we are sitting on a pressure cooker with Cena and Roman. These two guys, you probably didn't expect it to be this good. You probably didn't expect it to be this entertaining and this good. And like I said, there's a story behind it. There's animosity. There's words. John Cena saying he's going to bury the Roman Empire. Roman Reigns calling John Cena a phony, a fake, a facade. Ladies and gentlemen, what we saw to Cena and Roman tonight might be some of the best mic work of these two men's entire careers. Now, obviously, John Cena's a lot better than Roman Reigns on the mic, but I have to admit that Roman Reigns has got better on the mic. And this, if you didn't see this promo, if you didn't see this shoot, if you didn't see this pipe bomb between Cena and Roman, I totally say go check this out. It was a highlight on Monday Night Raw. And then we saw Elias come out and do his little song and his little shtick, and it was cool. I'm an Elias fan. He's growing on me by the weeks go on, and I mean, I can't get over the creative material tonight on Raw. And then, viewers and subscribers, this is why you got to smash that bell, subscribe, and refresh my page multiple times a day, because you don't just get the rumors, the news, headlines around the clock. You get my view and opinion of Raw, SmackDown Live. As long as YouTube actually wants to push my videos out, and if you actually subscribe and smash the bell, YouTube will give a damn, and actually, instead of getting 100 views with 100,000 subscribers, because ultimately YouTube's making me look bad. All right, I'm about to go to shoot. I'm about to go a rant. I'm about to do a promo, but I'm not going to do that because that gets off track. 2 matches I never saw before. 2 matches the WWE, I mean, this took a long time to come up with. I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus, Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. Can you please give us something more than these 2 matches over and over? The same thing, the same outcome, the same predicament, the same stance. Please. Can you give storylines into... Why do we have to sit through this matchmaking? I mean, can't you throw some kind of plot? Can you throw some kind of angle? Something backstage, something in a hotel room, something at a bar, something somewhere. Give me some depth. Give me something different. Why do and why? Well, he got to win over the tag team champions. Oh, that builds up momentum. That builds up credibility. That brings up the fact that they have the champion's number, or they might be able to mount an offense, or that, and then they just kill it off. It's just. It's okay to do this whole tag team one-on-one here and there, back and forth, beat the champion, yeah. It's okay to do that on occasion. Just like it's okay to change the championship on occasion. But when you go to the same thing over and over, and to the point where you expect it, to the point where you anticipate it, to the point you know what's going to happen. When you put Seth Rollins versus Cesaro and Dean Ambrose versus Sheamus, I would have even preferred, okay, listen, and like I said, I'm like a Vince Russo guy. I'm more into storytelling and angles and predicaments and drama. But if I were this, and I know the WWE's got their lazy booking and their watered down booking, but at least give us maybe a handicap match. Maybe Cesaro and Sheamus versus Dean Ambrose. Or Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus Cesaro. I mean, give us a handicap match. Or run the gauntlet. I mean, something different. Well, it's only 2 guys, but at least it's something different. Just throw something different. Just throw me a bone. Throw me something that I can't call for a mile away. All right? God, wow. I mean, we talk about the same repetition, the same song and dance, the same rematch over and over and over again. My gosh. And then we had Jerry Lawler, of course, and we got. And by the way, viewers and subscribers, I say donate to Sean Entertainment. No, donate to all the victims of this horrible tragedy and travesty that's going on in other parts of the world and other parts of the states right now. Go donate to them and go help them out, because even though, and like I said, I'm not at all. I mean, they're going through a lot more hell than I'm going through, but. It's a predicament where YouTube's not pushing my videos. It's a predicament where it's like I'm talking to a wall and I'm not getting a response. Now, I'm not calling my viewers and subscribers a wall. It's YouTube's fault. This is all YouTube's fault. 100,000 subscribers and I'm only getting 100 views a video. And I'm getting hardly any comments. Obviously, I'm not making any money. And you want to talk about a travesty. You want to talk about a tragedy. What's going on in other parts of the world, in other parts of the country, and in other parts of the states right now is just that. But what's happening to me is YouTube is no longer a job. It's not. I mean, it's not. I mean, when you're making $100, $200, $300 on YouTube when you used to make in the thousands, that's a huge drop, that's a huge dip, and that's a huge problem. And you're probably saying, well, Sean, if you don't like this, well, this is not my fault. This is not my problem. This is not the viewers and subscribers' problem. I need to alert you. I need to let you know what's going on. When you're making cents or dollars or dimes on YouTube with all the time, passion, commitment, and effort and emotion and enthusiasm that I put into this, and what do I get back? A few cents, a couple pennies? And then I got people trying to petition me to get me off YouTube. I got people trying to turn me in. I got people trying to call the cops, the FBI, ABC, CNBC, 123, the food stamp office, Social Security. They're trying to call them all, but yet they don't know. Oh, they don't know it all. They think they know everything. They think they got a grasp. They think they have a sense. They think they have an aura. Just like the WWE thinks they know what they're doing. And on occasion, tonight on Monday Night Raw, it seemed like there was glimpses. Oh, and then Brock Lesnar warned Braun Strowman he's going to take Braun Strowman to Suplex City. B.I., you know the rest. He's going to take Braun Strowman out. He's going to lay him out. He's going to... Brock Lesnar, ladies and gentlemen, he may be in over his head. I don't know, because Brock Lesnar, last time I saw him go against Braun Strowman, he got destroyed, he got dominated, he got destruction. So, I mean, I don't know what Brock Lesnar is quite frankly thinking there. I'm a big Brock Lesnar fan, but maybe Brock Lesnar, maybe it's time for the future to take over. Maybe Brock Lesnar just doesn't have that kind of intangible, that kind of intensity, that kind of aura, that kind of... validity, the stability, I mean, obviously Brock Lesnar's the Universal Champion. He's a top guy on Monday Night Raw. I get that. I understand that. But at the end of the day, Braun Strowman is a monster, and we got a living, breathing monster against the Manster. Remember when Taz used to say when Brock Lesnar used to come out, "Here comes the pain"? Well, I think Brock Lesnar has to stop bringing the pain once again in 2017, because if he doesn't do that. So when you look at Monday Night Raw, when you look at Raw, you look at the creativity, you look at the matches, you have to look at the overall show. And out of 10 stars, like I said, Cena and Roman saved it. Jeff Hardy becoming the number one contender, saved it. Paul Heyman's promo saved it. The Raw main event was okay, but this whole hot potato situation, if this is what the WWE is trying to give us and pass it off as creative and compelling and telling and true, you're going to need to do a little bit better than that. I mean, like I said, I'll give Raw a thumbs up. I'll give it a passing grade. I'll say it was at least 6 or 7 out of 10 stars. I'll do that much. But am I fully satisfied? Like I said, No Mercy's turning out to be pretty good. No Mercy, the pay-per-view itself, the matches, I mean, it looks like a WrestleMania. It could be better than WrestleMania and SummerSlam put together. I'm not lying. I'm just giving you the facts. I'm giving you the evidence. I'm giving you the proof. I'll tell you when the WWE's doing good. I'll tell you when they're doing bad. And you know what? Just like Roman Reigns and John Cena shooted on each other tonight, I'm shooting from the hip. I'm giving you my real emotion. I just took some notes so I could go over and tell you what I thought and my feedback. And if you want this to continue, share, subscribe, smash that bell, and turn on all my notifications, because maybe one day YouTube will work again. It may be a year. It may be a month. It may be 5 years. It may be minutes, it could be seconds. I mean, I could wake up tomorrow and my YouTube could blow up and it could go skyrocketed. But that's probably not going to happen, because YouTube has went through so many changes and developments and so many downgrades and upgrades that my channel got lost in the shuffle, and YouTube doesn't even notify anybody when I upload a video anymore. So maybe I should just stop using prolific, consistent, and dedicated, because YouTube's making me look like I'm just random guy with like 5 subscribers. I don't know. I mean, YouTube is ultimately making me look bad here. They are. So, it's a shame, but I'm on a plane. I can't complain. Ladies and gentlemen, your comments, your opinions. Raw gets a passing grade. There was a few ups, some downs, and some in-betweens. But, when we have a match made over social media, and then you have a battle royal, and then, Jason Jordan, Mr. Jordan, Kurt Angle's son, we thought he was going to... We don't really hear about that too much now. That's not really a story. That's not really... And it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be all about Kurt Angle, and, that's why this kid's going to be elevated, and this kid's going to be escalated, and this kid's going to be a big deal. And I'm glad that they're not, involved in this whole Kurt Angle. That was just ridiculous. But... And remember, it was supposed to ruin Kurt Angle's career, and people were supposed to look at Kurt Angle differently, and Kurt Angle was never going to be the same ever again. I don't know. But, ladies and gentlemen, your comments, your opinions, and what did you think about Raw? What were the highlights? Do you like the fact that Jeff Hardy's the number one contender? Is Jeff Hardy going to win the championship? How much longer is Alexa Bliss going to hold on to the Raw Women's title? And Nia Jax definitely made an impact and a point on Raw tonight. Very crucial. But once again, that's one of those things. It was a nice touch. It was cool to see, but I saw it coming a mile away. Even when Nia went against Sasha Banks and attacked Sasha Banks, I already said, oh yeah, Sasha Banks she's gonna go out of the ring, and then Nia Jax is gonna turn, and she's putting everyone on notice. But I'll tell you what, John Cena and Roman Reigns really put everyone on notice tonight. Okay, I've talked for almost 15 minutes. Share, subscribe. More to come from the brash one, where, well, I'm about to make this damn thing brazen. Because I am the face that will change the... See, YouTube's getting me even out of tune. It's making me lose my balance. If it's not brash, it's trash. And I will be the face that changes this freaking place. Believe. Subscribe for the pride in Sean's View Entertainment. Oh, wait. Remember when I said the day I leave, the day I quit YouTube is, as long as I have one viewer, one subscriber, and one comment. Well, I think that's coming to true. I think that's coming to life. I think it's realizing and respecting, and it's happening right in front of me. I'm literally getting one viewer, one subscriber, and one comment. So to you, I think if for that one viewer and that one subscriber that gets my videos and it sends out to you, congratulations. Yeah. Something better change, and change real quick. It's not looking good. Subscribe.